Hi, Soul Family. Okay, I'm going to do our message to dream on now. Well, I've got a little bit of time. Um, Somebody sent me a dream last night and said they saw the psychic tarot and wondered what it meant. And I said, I don't know. Maybe I'm supposed to give us a message from it. So I've got both the psychic tarot and the psychic tarot of the heart. So the message was, they said the psychic tarot. So we're going to go with one message from the psychic tarot, one message from the psychic tarot of the heart. Whoa! That was interesting. Okay, so they don't want this one. Let me try it again. Okay, so this one, they don't want this one. That's interesting. That's interesting. All right, so it's not that one. So, all right then, we'll do Psychic Tarot of the Heart. Let's see if they are more cooperative. These cards, these are awesome cards actually to work with, but they're stiff. They're really, really heavy card stock. So for me, shuffling, I don't know how to, I watch people do they shuffle and they're like, I don't know how they do them. See what I mean? I don't know how, I do this, right? That's how I kind of shuffle it. Top, bottom, top, bottom, top, bottom, top, bottom. But it takes forever, so I find myself splitting it in half and doing it this way because at least I know that they're truly being shuffled. It's also, I haven't worked with this one for a little while, so let's get our energy in it, right? My hands are freezing. It's so bizarre. This studio, in the summertime, it was blasting hot to the point of death. Could not keep it cool because of all the windows. And now when it gets a little cooler, and it's warm outside actually. It's not cold outside, but it stays cool. It stays like an ice cube. My hands are freezing. I'm in here in check it out. I got my Love Movement sweatshirt and I've got my Ganesh, I've got Ganesh working for me. Got my Ganesh leggings and I've got my friggin' winter slippers and my hands are like friggin' ice cubes. Oh. My goodness, it reminds me of my studio or my suite that I lived in when I was in Sedona. My girlfriend Sonia and I, she was there for a little while with me, and it had 2 bedrooms, and it was all red tile floors and all cement, like brick walls. It was the coolest place ever, but it was freezing in the wintertime. Oh my God, it was single pane windows, and since then he's put in all double pane windows, and it was so cold that we wore our gloves and our coats and our jackets. I have a picture I posted recently of Sonia, and she's standing in the kitchen, and that was like making her lunch. She hadn't just come in from outside. It was freezing in that place. We crawl in our beds and try and keep ourselves warm, and the electric was super expensive because there's gas only, right? And they have a moratorium on the company. There's only one company, and it was like $130. That was just the month, that base, before you even started paying for your rent. I mean, for your turning up your heat. So I'm going to keep that in mind and remember that the next place I go, it's got to be insulated for air conditioning and insulated for heat. So, both things. Okay. All right. Split top. Whew. Refusing to see. Interesting. All right. What are we not looking at? So we see this guy, and he's got a titanium shield over his head. So the light's not getting in. But his third eye is open. So that's interesting, and it's right through the shield. So he's not looking ahead, he's looking down. Maybe he doesn't want to see. So we're talking about relationships here, right? So this is about seeing the relationships as they are, not how we want them to be, right? And you don't want to see it this way. You want to see it the way, you want to assume the best. And, but we can't assume anything, actually. So if you're making decisions right now in relationships, we got to get clear about it, Are you sticking in this relationship because you just are refusing to let go? You're hanging on because you're familiar with it? Are you staying there even though it's not giving you what you need? Are you at an impasse? Are you locking heads and locking horns? Remember we saw yesterday? You might be withdrawing emotionally from a relationship. Maybe you're trying to make a decision regarding that, so you're pulling away from it. I need to pull away from this relationship. I'm going to put my titanium shield on. I'm going to go in and I'm going to look at things through my third eye. Maybe that's what you're doing, paying attention to your higher self. So that's good. That's a positive, right? You need to make a decision right now is what they're saying. But if you're withdrawing from a relationship emotionally, if you're withdrawing, now it's good to go into your higher self and think, but if you're withdrawing emotionally from a relationship, that's not in your highest good. If you are going in order to find your answers, that's a different subject. But they're telling you you need to open your eyes to the truth of what's actually happening right now and honestly assess the situation, and you'll know what to do. Because knowing the truth is going to make your decision easier, and it's going to give you the ability to move on to a more productive relationship or move forward and work together in this relationship. But emotional withdrawal from a relationship is not the answer. Right? The titanium shield is not working. It's blinding you to the truth of the matter. So they're saying, you know what? In all reality, you know that. Your third eye is open enough to know that. You're hiding. You're shielding and protecting yourself. But it's ridiculous because you're staying stuck. You're not moving forward. And you may be staying in a relationship that's horrible, and you're refusing to acknowledge the truth of the situation. It's not giving me what I want. I'm miserable. Or you're refusing to engage. You're withdrawing emotionally, refusing to engage and repair a relationship. Remember yesterday we were shown and the day before about the gossamer strands on our web, that some need to be dissolved and some need to be gently rewoven. And this person's not doing any of the above. They are the ones that are procrastinating. They are the ones that are refusing to move forward. So there's your first message. I just want to take my time. Somebody's taking way too much time. Okay, so I'm going to try one more time with the Psychic Tarot, the regular, because I thought maybe that was just the message that we needed first from that deck. I don't know. I thought that was really interesting. And if it's a no-go, we're going to go to the Oracle of Shadows and Light, because I already heard that. Okay, this isn't really happy. I'm kind of forcing it. I'm going to try one more time. If this isn't happy, oh, that went good. Okay. All right. So, at first you don't succeed, try again. All right. Correct for neutrality on all levels. What is in the highest good for us all tonight? Correct for neutrality on all levels. What is in the highest good for all of us tonight? Correct for neutrality on all levels. What is in the highest good for all of us tonight? Hope. We got this morning. This is another version of the Star card. And there the universe is standing there with hope in their hands. Right? The number 17. I'm certain that it's the Star card. And it's telling you right now that that's what they want you to focus on. Hope. That's your key word right now. They're telling you that whatever the wish is that you've made, interesting, I just caught 111 and I put out keep your thoughts positive. So Spirit is saying that your faith, your positive energy, your belief in a healing, your belief in success, your belief in an understanding and enlightenment is based on your positive expectations. So hold positive thoughts. When this message appears, it's showing you that a special wish, whatever it is that you have made, it can be possible. They're saying it will be fulfilled in time. And it'll show you that the impossible can be made possible. Just like the hummingbird, you will accomplish what may feel is impossible to yourself as well as to others, right? Because they're showing you that your soul is in conjunction with what's going on right now. And your soul and Spirit's life force is what determines what's possible and what isn't. And it doesn't just happen on its own. It happens with your firm belief and trust and hope and optimistic outlook towards it. So Spirit wants you to connect to your higher self, connect to yourself in the inner light, pay attention to the natural abilities that you have. Whatever gifts Spirit has given you, we all have gifts. Pay attention. Trust in what you get more so than what maybe others may be giving you or saying. They're showing you that they want you to reach forward for your goals. Go after what it is that you want in your future with hope and with trust that you have the ability to manifest. With the faith, the fact that Spirit is on my side. I've got a team. They're showing you that this may be you standing here and you're emanating this light. And when you are a light, you're like a beacon to others. People are drawn to you. People follow you. People look to you. They come to your light body. That's a happy, positive, forward-moving energy. You know, people want to be around someone with a sunny disposition. People want to be around somebody who's optimistic, who doesn't give up, who's encouraging, who is upbeat. Ooh. Right? Hi, you little tiny. I love looking at their little tiny legs. They've got these little tiny legs. Oh yeah, take a little break. Take a break. Oh, I'm so happy when they eat. Look at them. Go to the other one. Good job. Oh, they make me happy. They make me happy. Right? People are drawn to what makes them happy. Right? So, and if you're somebody that makes people happy, if you're somebody that exudes happiness and positive energy and tries to see the upside in everything, you know, no wonder you're a light. I'm looking at this. My lighter, bright yellow, you know. Yellow is it's the color of happiness. It's the color of the divine masculine, forward movement. It's the color of the sun. The sun makes everything grow, right? Love grows. Happy energy grows. The sun makes everything grow. Without the sun, we have nothing. The earth would die without the sun. So if you've got that sunny, optimistic personality, you draw to you the good because the good wants to come to you, right? Keep that faith moving forward and hold on to that hope that you have in your heart. Don't let other people tell you that what you believe is not real. Don't let other people dim your dream. Don't let other people dump on you. You know? A lot of times people, they don't want you to get your hopes too high, but I don't agree with that. I think you should believe and hope for the best. You know? Oh, I never get my hopes too high because then I'm not disappointed. Great. You go around like a little black rain cloud. Don't you realize that your energy is what draws things to you? Your vibration is what draws things to you. It's what helps. You know, people want to help you when you're happy, when you're positive, or when you're up, right? If you're the little black rain crowd, everybody wants you gone. Nobody wants you around. Nobody wants drama, right? So stay away from the drama. Lean towards the light. Believe everything happens for a reason. Things are not as bad as they seem, right? It's not that bad. They're not always as they seem. We always want to lean into the negative because we've had bad things happen, so then we expect things to go bad again. But why do you have to do that? I expect things to get better. I've done a lot of work. I've been worked really hard on my inner self. I give a lot of myself. I expect things to go well for me, right? I've got a wonderful soul family. I start counting all my blessings. I don't sit here and start counting all the things that go wrong. Think about what is right. Look at that little hummingbird with the joy that it brings you. Look for every little thing in your life that lifts your energy. Right? Keep that positive attitude. Start right now, right this very second. Readjust what it is that you were, possibly how you were handling it or the way you were looking at things before. Share your positive experiences and your lessons, right? If it's a lesson that went sideways, but you've learned something from it, share it. And then they can recognize that that's something that you could put in your tool belt. Now it's turned into a positive because it's a tool now, right? Allow the energy of your life to be lifted and raised and shine. Move forward. Spirit says that you've got the world in front of you. You've got the ability to draw to you everything that you need. We have the ability. We have opportunities in front of us, right? But it doesn't come to us without our express interest in it, without our dedication and our keeping our mind focused on it. On the positive. There's a guy on my LinkedIn page, Joshua Guerin. I love his stuff. It's always very positive. Little things he posts out, you know, from other people. Simply boils down to 2 steps. Identify the essential and eliminate the rest. Everything he says, I like. Everything he says. I'm going to go to his, I guess, how do I go to his page? I'm going to go to his page and see his post. Does it work that way? See all activity. There we go. I want to show you something that he, shoot. I wanted to show you something that he posted. It begins and ends in your mind. What you give power to has power over you. And I said, yes, energy goes where attention flows, right? So allow your energy to go to the positive, to the light. Put your emphasis and your energy on that, right? Energy goes where attention flows. So keep it in the light. Keep it in the light. Okay, I'm going to do one from the Oracle of Shadows and Light. And then we're it. I am freezing. I need to go get I need to get some Snuggy Wug socks on. I woke up this morning and put this outfit on, and I thought, at first I was all Snuggy Wug because I had a shower, right? And my hair was wet, and I got this on, and then a few minutes later I was warm. I was like too hot. And now I'm cold. It's like, what? It looks very beautiful outside. Correct for neutrality on all levels. Just one. Just one. Correct for neutrality on all levels. Gotta tell you, I love Ed Sheeran, you know? He's always playing in the background, and I love him. Oh, my buddy Ryan is live now with my other friend Alex. Ooh, locking heads in this one too. Interesting. They're speaking in Sedona right now. I'm going to jump over and hear what they have to say. I love them. I wonder what they're talking about today. All right. Correct for neutrality on all levels. All right, that's it. That's it. That's it. Good for us. Ghosts of the past. Interesting. All righty. Well, this is interesting. Sandy, you're going to like this. My soul sister, Sandy. She is in Florida right now at a class reunion. So she definitely has the ghosts of the past arriving. And you know what's interesting is tonight they have a masquerade ball. She's going to love this reading. Oh, I would love to go to a masquerade party. I've never been to one. That would be so fun. I've always wanted to go to one my entire life. So here we see this one, and she's at the masquerade ball, and she's taken her mask off. Everybody around her still got masks on. She's taken her mask off, and she's now got the past returning. So at this time, she is got people around her from maybe high school reunions, right? Maybe now you've got teachers, you've got friends from where you went to school with, you've maybe moved on and you're in a new life, but now you're going back. Or maybe somebody is, and some of the people, it's happy. It's like, yay. Some of them you're not really excited about seeing, right? Like, oh, no thanks. You're kind of like dodging them. So at this time, maybe there are people that are coming back into your life. You're running across them. Could be old boyfriends, girlfriends. There could be situations. It doesn't have to be people. Events coming back up into your memory or flashing across in front of you right now. And why are they here? Sometimes you've been through something really, really difficult, and then a reminder from that time or something from that time comes up, and you're thinking, why is this coming up in my face right now? I don't want to deal with this now. I've already dealt with it. I've moved on. That was a really horrible time of my life. I don't want to be reminded about that. What is Spirit trying to tell me? But what they're doing is, this is about you seeing how far you've come. This is who I was then. Look at who I am now. This is about, to me, it's about seeing how far you've progressed, how you've changed, and how you've grown, right? Because you should have. And if you haven't, maybe it's going to remind you about things that you need to take a look at. That, wow, I find myself still in the same pattern. Or, wow, I am so different than I was then. I love the way I've grown, right? Whatever it is, maybe when these people show up, maybe you're tempted to kind of like blend in and hang out with them again. Maybe these are people that you have pulled away from, and yet when they show up in your life, you're thinking, oh, maybe I'll hang out with them. And then you realize, oh, look, man, there was a reason I wasn't here, right? Maybe there's somebody that's coming across your path because you need to settle accounts with them. Maybe there's apologies that need to be made. Maybe you need to forgive someone. Maybe they need to forgive you. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe you need to make amends. Maybe you are just supposed to say hello. Maybe it's just a reminder of a nice time in your life. Maybe it's time to touch base with people that you haven't spoken to in a long time, right? Whatever it is, it's coming forward at this time. something, maybe if you're supposed to make peace or if you're supposed to allow something to fall away. There's so many different reasons they come forward. And perhaps, like I said, maybe you've pulled away from others and then you're back in and they invite you to come along with them. Come on, hey, go do this with me. But and you might want to do it, right? And slide back into your old ways, but you're not going to, because you're not like that anymore. That's not your life. You realize, wow, your life is so different than mine. So you're not going to do that. You're not going to hide behind the facade that they keep hiding behind. You're real. This is who I am. This is who I truly am. And I'm going to stand in my integrity and face them, right? And maybe I need to have a couple discussions with some people, but I'm going to let them know that I'm not like you. This is who I am. I'm not afraid of the past. The past was a lesson for me. I've learned, but I have grown and I am moving on. And I am literally right now putting everything to rest. I make peace. I choose peace with the past, and I choose peace moving forward, right? No more hiding. No more indecision. No more trying to be like everybody else. This is about standing in your own integrity and really being truly yourself. See how she wears her hair all funky like that? Maybe they don't. Maybe they're very prim and proper. And this person's kind of a gypsy. This person's dancing to their own beat. I like her, right? But she's not going to try and fit in like them. She's going to wear her hair the way she wants. She's going to wear her clothes the way she wants. She's going to take the job she wants. She's going to do what she wants. Or he, right? You're not going to feel, what's the word? The urge to keep up with the Joneses or mingle with, I don't know, what other people think that you should be. Because you're you. You're going to stand in your personal power now. So this might be, like I said, there's other positive things too. My friend Sandy is reconnecting with people that she hadn't talked to in a long time and realizing, wow, we haven't seen each other and yet I feel this is my sister. I miss this one. Or maybe you're being reminded that, wow, I've allowed way too much time to go between. We need to talk. We need to communicate. I want this connection again. Spirit's giving you the opportunity. We've been shown that we're going to be having the opportunity. Maybe someone's coming back into your life to stay, right? Somebody that you've lost touch with, that you miss. And it's exciting. It's wonderful things. Think about it. See, we're going to think about it in the positive. So whoever comes back into my life, it's just going to show me who I've become and how strong I am. And it's going to show me how my feet are planted on my path. And if things need to be adjusted, that'll be pointed out to me too, right? The song right now, we never go out of style. We come back, and this is about a couple that they come back into each other's lives. We never go out of style. So there's those ones that, what? Time has pulled you apart and you come back together and it's like, it was just like yesterday. It doesn't feel like it's been years since you've seen one another or spoken to each other. Maybe you've been thinking about them a lot. Maybe you're pulling them into your life again because of that, because of the law of attraction. And the law of your soul is saying it's time to come back together again. Right? How beautiful. All right, that's a good one. 23:23. That's the minutes that we were at right when I looked at the clock. 23:23. So I'm going to give you the message for 23. You are working closely with one or more ascended masters. And I'm not going to give you the ascended masters because it's going to be who comes to your mind. And it's a message from your ascended master guides who can see that the answer to your prayers is within your reach. They encourage you to stay positive to ensure that you attract the best possible outcome. See? Because when you're positive, you draw to you what's in your highest good. Something wonderful is happening. And right when I said that, my best friend Diane from Wisconsin sent me a heart and said, I love you. You may be coming back into contact with your best friend. How wonderful. Sweet dreams, everyone. I love you.